Why don't you do the honor?
Sure. 195-3728-406.
The fuck? Who the fuck are you?
I'm the last human you're ever gonna lay eyes on.
Huh. Oh boy, yo. If I had a sawbuck for every time somebody said that to me. But I ain't dead yet, am I? Just how the fuck did you get... No. No way. Not after all this time. Don't tell me you actually cracked my code. In the holotapes? Well, hey. It's only been, what? 200 years? Well, look. I'm not sure what you thought you'd find. Gold. But you get me. One guy. A ghoul, I guess you'd call me. Just living, surviving, and what I got, you can't have. That code? It was a joke. I just wanted to prove how dumb those feds were. Turns out, pretty dumb. So take your asses someplace else.
I'm not going anywhere until I get what I came for.
Yeah? And what's that? And who are you, huh? You look kind of familiar. But what are you, some kind of robot? Is that what it's like out there now? A world of robot overlords? I knew it.
The name's Valentine. Nick Valentine. Remember me?
Valentine? The cop? Is that who you're supposed to be? Sorry, pal, but you ain't Nick Valentine. You're just some kind of, machine.
You killed my fiancée, Jennifer Lands. There's some crimes even you can't get away with, Winter.
Your fiancée? You mean Valentine's fiancée? Pretty girl. A shame what happened to her. But hey, you? Or, you know, the real Valentine? He should have backed off when he had the chance. But what gives, Robot Man? Why do you even care? Some girl gets whacked 200 years ago, and you come into my home acting like a hard guy? Christ, look at you. You're not even alive.
Then I guess I'm in good company. So long, pal.
Yeah.
What the hell was that? You sure you
We're
saw
done
something?
here. There's one more thing I've got to do. I wouldn't mind the company if you wanted to tag along. Jenny. They're all gone. This is it. In this spot, 200 years ago, one of Eddie's boys put a bullet in Jenny Land's back. Now Eddie's as dead as Jenny. And Nick. I'm at a loss. All I know is that without you, Eddie'd still be at large.
You made me an accomplice to murder. I'm not exactly thrilled about that.
That was a messy business, I know, but this meant a lot to me. Winter was it. The only reminder left of the original Nick Valentine. The last proof, outside of some long-lost Institute archive, I was ever just a mechanical copy of some cop from a bygone era. I'm not sure how to feel.
What were you expecting?
I just thought this would fix things. It's not that easy. Because I was Nick Valentine. I had his memories, his fears, all that poor bastard's hope. I remember getting the call to head to some lab in Cambridge to get that neurotrans whatever. And the next thing I know, I'm in a trash heap. My family, my home, my entire life gone. Then I discover all those things that they weren't even mine. Everything I ever was belonged to Nick. And I hoped with Winter gone, the last hint of that old world snuffed out, I could finally be free. But being out here with you, what I finally realized after all this time was that taking down Winter, it wasn't about Nick or Jenny or even you or me. It was about justice, about doing what's right. And that act of goodness, that's ours. All the good we've done, that's ours, and ours alone. And even if that's the only thing in this world that I can ever claim as mine, not Nick's, not the Institute's, but mine, then I can die happy.
And none of it would have ever happened if it weren't for you. I'm not sure I'll ever be able to thank you for that.
Hey, let's keep this professional, all right? Wouldn't want you to spring a leak.
Yeah, fine. Have it your way. But let me just say this. Thank you. Well, come on then. We're not helping anyone standing around here. Yeah, that is, if you're still interested in traveling together. I wouldn't blame you if you wanted some time on your own after all this.
You still want to travel with me?
Yeah, I think I can suffer through it.
Yeah, might be best if we went our separate ways.
Suit yourself. Guess I'll head on home.
Still in one piece.
Not to mess with the Minutemen.
Keep him off!
You or me.
Hey there, General. Found the reactor. Looks like you need to get yourself to the advanced systems area. Only, well, it's locked. I can't override it from here. Looks like the command can only come from the director's personal terminal. You're gonna need to get access to it somehow.
I didn't expect to see you again. Come to see the reactor, have you? We got it working without you.
I'm here to blow up your reactor, Sean. Put an end to the Institute.
Well, at least there's no need for guessing games now. It's not enough that I lay here dying. Now you plan on what? Destroying everything? Tell me then. Under what righteous pretense have you justified this atrocity?
All the enemies you created. You can't imagine why I'd be standing here.
Perhaps I didn't think to count you among them. Well, none of it matters now, I suppose. You'll accomplish your task and ruin humanity's best hope for the future. The only question left then is why you're standing here. Is it regret? Or did you just come to gloat?
Sean, if you help me, fewer people will die. Will you?
Why would I ever consider helping you?
Institute personnel won't last long above ground, especially if I'm hunting them down. Give me a reason not to.
No. I won't help you, not now, not ever. Just go.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1YR31. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
All right. Good job. Looks like that's opened things up enough for you to reach the reactor. Some other good news. I've almost got the teleporter working. Should be ready to pull you out whenever you need.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Hey there.
Why would they attack us when they had all this?
I've lost contact. Don't let any of them get away.
Your termination is inevitable.
We need to... Sturgis, you reading me? We're done down here. Zap us back to the relay room. Okay, let's move.
Yeah, I would, man. But, this kid showed up. Says he's the general's son.
Please, Mom, don't leave me here. I want to go with you.
You're not going anywhere with me. You're not my son.
But you can't just leave me here. I don't want to die. Please, just think about it for a second. Evacuation order issued.
Why should I?
Authorization.
It's hard enough taking care of myself up there.
I promise I won't get in the way, and I can take care of myself. You won't have to do anything. I can take care of myself. Just don't leave me here.
You're not Sean. You're not Sean. You're a robot made to think you're real.
You're just gonna leave me here? I can't believe it. I hate you!
I'm ready when you are.
Attention all personnel.
All right, Sturgis.
Evacuation order issued.
Fire it up.
You're seriously gonna leave that kid? Your own son? Here to burn?
Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation. Please, Mom, don't leave me here. I want to go with you.
All right, you can come with me. You better not make me regret this.
I'm glad you are here to save me. Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued.
Sturgis figured this was a safe distance outside the blast radius. whenever you want to see humanity's best hope for the future go up in smoke, just hit that button. We've got to get out of here before we turn into ghouls.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world, all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This was not the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I thought I hoped I could find my family. Cheat time, make us whole again, the way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. But the road ahead will be hard. This time I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
Holy shit. That was one hell of a bang, wasn't it? So that's it. The Institute is destroyed. It's finally over. You did issue the evacuation order, right? I didn't notice in all the chaos.
Did you actually think I would kill everyone?
I wasn't really worried, Jen. But watching that explosion, I just wanted to make sure we didn't kill anyone we didn't absolutely have to. I hate that we had to do that. But they left us no choice. It was war. But now, war against the Institute is over. The way is now clear for the Commonwealth to finally come together and build something good for the future. It's not all sunshine and rainbows from here on out.
I don't care about the Commonwealth. I just wanted to see the Institute destroyed.
I hope someday you can let go of your anger and see how much good you've actually done. The Institute was the most insidious threat we've ever faced. They kept the Commonwealth divided for centuries. There are plenty of other problems left to deal with. I don't think the Minutemen are going to be out of a job for a long time yet. As much as I might wish. We deserve to enjoy our victory. But soon enough, it's going to be time to get back to work.
Well, if it isn't the General of the Minutemen, the destroyer of the Institute, liberator of the synths, my only regret is we couldn't have been there when you did it.
Did the synths make it out okay?
Yes. And no. We got the synths out of the Institute, but the news isn't all good. Hate runs deep in the Commonwealth. A hatred of everything to do with the Institute. A hatred of synths. When people realized what was happening, we mobilized quickly and rescued most of the synths. But there were casualties.
They hated synths enough to just murder them?
Only a few hated synths enough to murder them while they were defenseless. But a hell of a lot of the Commonwealth despised them enough to let it happen. But most of the synths are safe. For now, at least. Our safe houses are bursting with synths. If you're up for it, we could use your help in smuggling them out of the Commonwealth. But even if you don't, everyone in the Railroad owes you a tremendous debt.
I was so worried. I thought I'd never see you again. Is it true? Did you really blow up the Institute? Why would you do that?
Trust me. They deserved it.
Really? They were kind of like my family. As long as you don't leave me, it'll be okay. You're not gonna leave me, right?
Hey. I'm not a babysitter.
No, I know. Just as long as I get to see you. Oh, before I forget, Father, he told me to give this to you. I didn't listen to it, so I don't know what it says. But I think it's important.
If you are hearing this, then whatever conflicts you and I have endured are over. I have no reason to believe that you'll honor the request I'm about to make. But I feel compelled to try anyway. This synth, this boy, he deserves more. He has been reprogrammed to believe he is your son. It is my hope that you will take him with you. I would only ask that you give him a chance. A chance to be part of whatever future awaits the Commonwealth.
Welcome back. It needs some refinement, but I think we can consider my serum a qualified success.
This is a qualified success?
There were some side effects to the process. I seem to have hair again, and I've retained some muscle mass. The genetic resequencer needs more work. Still, I take your point. This is a significant advance, but only for one strain of FEV. It will take years, perhaps decades, to generalize my formula. Still, you have my gratitude. You're welcome to make use of my lab, or help yourself to any of this junk, if you want it. In the meantime, I have a lot of experiments to run. Excuse me.
We all did what we had to. I'm glad it's over, but I'm glad you're here. I've been tinkering with this laser musket. I made a few custom modifications to it that I think you might like. Here, take it for a test drive.
I could have used this before we had to fight the entire Institute.
Well, sorry, boss. I was a bit busy decrypting the Institute's data and getting ready to blow up a fusion reactor I'd never seen.
This place is starting to look like a proper home, thanks to you.
There it is! I see it! Whoa! That was awesome! Did you see it? The big guy in the water?
After so many years, my beautiful Yangtze will dive once more.
I can't believe it. They're gone. The Institute's gone. Do you know what this means?
I know a lot of people sacrificed themselves to get us here.
They did. But thanks to them, and you, we get to live free. It means no more kidnappings. No more sleepless nights, terrified your neighbors plotting against you. No more fear. Thanks to you, we don't have to be afraid anymore.
Oh, don't worry. I'll give him something new to be afraid of.
You know, your victory speeches could use some work.
I hope you're finding the broadcast useful.
What's new, kid?
Hey, Mom, can you do something for me? Next time you're out doing stuff, can you look for something? I want to try building some new things. I'd love to have a biometric scanner to take apart. I want to try and make something. For you.
What are you planning on building?
I don't know. Whatever I can come up with. I bet it'll be neat, though. So, will you look for one?
It's just old junk, Sean.
Just because it's old doesn't mean it's junk. It's still useful. So, you gonna look for one for me?
Sure thing, Sean.
Thanks, Mom. I sure do miss you when you leave, Mom. But it's always great when you come back.
What's new, kid?
Did you find what I needed?
Yep. Got it right here.
Great! That's it. I'll try to make you something really good, okay? And look what I made earlier. It's for you. I hope it's useful. Maybe if you can't do anything with it, you could sell it to someone.
Good morning, Commonwealth. This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
So, you found a minute for me yet?
For you, Piper? 2 minutes. Hell, maybe even 2.5.
Oh, great. Weird, but great. Just what you said about Nat. I've been going over it again and again in my head, and what you said was right. Family's too precious. What kind of life is she gonna have if I never go near her again? It's just... Sometimes it feels like the only things I've got in life are Nat and the paper. Having someone I can count on, someone like you, it's meant a lot to me. Not a lot of people want to hang around with the nosy reporter.
Quit pitying yourself. You've got a home, a job, your sister. Things aren't that bad.
No, you're right. I just never expected it all to cost so much. I mean, when I started the paper, I just wanted to right the things I thought were wrong. And when Nat and I first got to Diamond City, there was a lot of wrong. Crooked guards, lousy infrastructure. There was a hole in the exterior wall that was patched over with a bookcase. One bookcase. That's it. I started the paper more as an act of desperation than anything else. Turned out I wasn't the only one who wanted things to change. After the first couple of editions, people may not have agreed with what I said, but everyone was listening.
Still a lot of work to fix that town.
Oh yeah, but it's come a long way. When that first edition hit the stands, I felt like I'd finally done something worth doing. But afterwards, things changed. People didn't want to talk the way they used to. Seemed that overnight I'd gone from being Piper, friend and confidant, to Piper, the nosy snoop. A lot of folks, they haven't treated me the same since. Started to feel like the only person I could count on was my little sis.
Can you blame them? You made your living exposing other people's secrets.
I just always hoped they'd understand I was trying to do something good. And some folks have, but it wasn't exactly the life I'd been hoping for. Until you came along. You're not afraid of me like everyone else. I was sure that the paper would be the best thing I ever did in my life, but being here with you now I don't know. I've needed someone like you in my life for a long time, Blue. I just never expected I'd actually get them. So thank you for being the friend I can count on.
Hey, no need for all the mushy stuff, all right? You're great, I'm great. Let's leave it at that.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Consider it left. Just, thanks.
The Institute should have just kept to themselves down in their little underground paradise.